So I saw Dr. Stone Ryusui, the TV special, which of course we see how we look into the TV special of the aftermath of the events of season two, Stone Wars. So we actually gonna see what's gonna happen when Senku decided to build a ship to take the others to the other side of the planet. And of course, the debut of a new character into the mix, which the special actually begins with a play told by Kohaku of the events of season one of the phenomenon known as the mysterious light have actually appeared, by which, of course, we see how everyone turned to stone. But then Senku have decided to revive himself, then revive mankind. And then season two, where the Stone Wars have actually begun. Now they've also have decided to build ship, ships to sail to the other side of the planet, which they've actually come up with ideas for the ship for them to use. By which we've seen how Magma and Yule have actually got some pretty good ideas, but Senku have created a similar design for the sailboat, by which we see how this one will actually play out throughout the entire build, in which we see Minami actually is depressed on not actually getting to know about Susaku. Susukasa, the villain turned ally of the series. But we knew that Senku needed her journalist skills because he actually wants a captain with navigational skills to sail them to the other side of the planet. In which she thought of one person who is skilled into the that description, in which they sail to an island where they actually have many candidates. But then Minami actually saw one who she actually against reviving, which she said that he is actually the heir of the corporation, which he is also a skilled sailor. But he is also the heir with wealth and luxury, which he's, well, a spoiled heir. So Senku have actually revived him and given the name of the title of the special, we see the debut of Ryusui, the skilled sailor for the ship, in which he actually have gotten some clothes, in which he loved the design of the build they actually have. Plus the fact that they actually knew that they don't have any money to pay him. So, like always, they've actually created their own currency, which of course calling it Dragos. In which this is where the plot actually comes to play on this moment because he's now given ideas on charging people for food and anything else. By which Senku have gotten another idea on creating another vehicle which they can actually use instead of a boat, which is a hot air machine, hot air balloons, by which we see Yosriha have actually decided to create threads and clothes, by which we see how they created cloth as well, which they created fashionable clothes, which they put up a fashion show, in which the fuel for their boat is actually underground, which they had to build an oil rig. So the exhibition group, which is Kron, Kohaku, and Yukio, have decided to find the oil field. And so the way to make clothes is using hemp, in which I have no idea why they actually got that plant. But we see them making clothes out of it, in which they have created a hot air balloon, which Crone is excited to actually try it. So much so that he decided to actually run towards them back, in which we see how they decided to test it out. And by they, I actually mean Senku, Crone, and Ryusui, which they actually got a first look on the sky, which Crone is excited about. But they knew that the hot air balloon has taken them up so high that the storm is actually approaching, which they've actually tried to actually escape the storm. By which, of course, we've seen how they try to make it back there alive, in which we've seen how they using the last of the revival fluid they actually have, in which they made it out of the storm, in which the special ends with everyone is relieved of the three made it to the Shigami village alive. Now the special had gave us the debut of a new character, which the name actually applies, which we get to see the debut of Ryusui, and his voice and his character looks amazing. And of course, we knew how season 3 will play out, in which we get to see more of what's going to happen. But I cannot wait to see what's going to happen on season 3 of Dr. Stone. So, anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the TV special. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. Until then, this is Anime Guy joining here saying sign out. Laters and be safe.